Hello guys, welcome to Ride Baby the Ride channel. My name is Serge, and in today's video I want to let you know that this is a busy week for me. Not only that, I'm trying to work as much as possible, but also I'm having to do with car service. At this point, there's currently like a $200 bonus on Lyft. If I complete it within the 4 days, which is Monday through Thursday, and today is Wednesday, so I only have today and tomorrow to do it. I missed Monday because I had to do my taxes. So this week is like work, and work on top of work. So when I was doing my taxes, I started doing them like in the daytime, and I finished like by 5 o'clock in the morning. Like it was a lot, you know. So anyways, the next thing is, yesterday I was driving and it was like one of those on the road, sort of like manholes or whatever, and apparently it's deep, maybe about this big, right? Maybe it's much bigger because it felt like it was deep this big. Like seriously, man, I was just like driving over that thing, like, and I was going like the normal speed limit, like maybe like 30 miles an hour, like I'm not sure. Man, I also had a customer in the back, and when I went over that, it was like BAM! Like it was like loud as heck. My BMW, like little BMW sound came on. I'm like, you know, something wrong. I look at my dash and like little like airbag light came on, and it doesn't even go off anymore. Like it's still on. Because my struts are so bad that like I'm driving on springs, right? And on the springs, it sounds like it feels like a normal, comfortable ride until you hit anything like any kind of pothole or whatever. Then it's gonna be like very bad. Like it's gonna like destroy your car type of bad. Oh my gosh. And I've just been putting it off. Like every time I've been meaning to do it, but then there's these bonuses, and then there's all this other stuff, because there's like life, you know, life on top of life, and we have to deal with that stuff. So sometimes it is like nearly impossible for us to complete these challenges because of just life. You know, your car could break down, you might need to take a day off, maybe you're sick, maybe a family member's sick, maybe your wife's car break down, maybe yours broke down, maybe you just got to do normal service, and all of these things, they really add up. One thing that I could tell you guys, it is helpful if you could do this stuff yourself. This is why I have other YouTube channels where I help people service their own cars. I do all my own service, and I recorded a few videos today. So what I end up doing, and I'm just gonna like tell you. So like yesterday I left very late because again I was finishing up like a lot of stuff that I had to do. I don't even remember what it is anymore. But I left to work at around like 10 p.m. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna like work 12 hours. That's what I told to myself. And really, when 5 o'clock came, 5 o'clock in the morning, and since it's like Charlotte, I was in downtown Charlotte, I'm like, well, I do gotta replace the struts. So I worked 7 hours, and I'm thinking like, okay, let me go home because it's an hour drive. And I thought I'm gonna get home, and I thought I'm gonna get like ready on the job, but I come home, it's around like 6 a.m. It's still dark outside. It was really cold. It literally was like 32 this morning. Like we got some kind of cold front. And so I came home, had a little breakfast, had coffee. Like I made myself a very nice espresso. I have an espresso maker. And I was like thinking like, dang, I'm like starting to feel tired, and I'm like, I just had this coffee, and I might look tired right now. And I'm like, well, let me just get some sleep, you know. And I set my alarm clock for like to go off at 11:59 a.m. So by the time I decided to go to sleep, it was 7 a.m. And I'm like, okay, well, let me take a bath. Took a bath, and then I went to bed. And because I just had some coffee, I could not fall asleep. I don't know for how long, like maybe 30 minutes. Yeah, and then I literally like woke up 11:59, got up, had breakfast, and went straight to work. So I replaced the 2 front struts on this BMW. Luckily, I think in advance, and I order parts that I need, any kind of tools that I need in advance before I even am ready to do the job. Because a lot of times I'm thinking like, I'm doing the job now, you know. On top of that, my Range Rover, its tires sort of like the sidewall kind of like popped. Luckily, I was just sitting in my driveway when I did that. I wasn't driving it. Because, you know, anytime you're in the road, like that, in that Range Rover, like, it's missing a jack. So, other tools are there, but the jack is gone. So I need to probably like buy one on eBay. This is why I like to have a parts car. I'm probably going to be looking for a parts Range Rover, just to have one, and a parts BMW just like this, just to have it, because there's certain things I could just pull off and use, and I'll be able to save a ton of money. So basically I had to install a spare onto the Range Rover, and luckily I ordered tires in advance, and they're 22-inch. I ordered them from eBay, paid $550, but the day before I ordered those tires, because I wasn't expecting to really replace Range Rover's tires, I replaced all 4 tires on my BMW, and that cost me $550. Actually, it would have cost me like probably like $750, maybe like $800. But I had 2 tires in the back that I bought from them previously, and they had 2 nails in them. Actually, all my tires had nails in them, but only 2 of them I could warranty out. Oh yes, the car wash is open. Oh yes. This car hasn't had a wash in like 5 days. They've been having issues with that car wash, so it was down. Yesterday was down, the day before it was down, the day before it was down. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'm gonna go to the car wash. But anyways, guys, I am tired as heck, man. Just completed the service, obviously, 2 struts. It's driving good right now. I go over like slightly like little bumps. I could hardly feel them. The car feels, at least it feels, maybe it's one of those effects that it has on your body, but it feels like it's very sturdy, like it's very smooth. Not that it wasn't, but it really feels like planted. So that's a good thing. That's good for safety. So now I'm gonna just do a car wash and get me some energy drinks from Aldi, because I'm tired. And I'm gonna try and work. I'm gonna try to work 12 hours, and I don't know how well I'm gonna do on that bonus. I don't know if I'll be able to complete the complete bonus. I might be able to get $100 bonus out of it, because it's sort of like in 2 segments. There's first segment and a second one. Like there's, I think like 55 rides for like $100, and 85 for like, I think like 250. So I wish I could get the full 10. You could have really helped me out, because I've been having nothing but expenses. And on top of that, yeah, now I remember what I was doing yesterday. Well, AC went out, and my wife was like, she's like, hey, let's order that. So I had to order AC system. So yeah, more money spent there. So that's just life for you. Life will hit you hard sometimes, and sometimes you just have to deal with it. But I'm gonna live through it. That's fine. Luckily, the good thing is, guys, that by me doing all the work myself, I'm literally saving a lot of time by doing it myself. Because imagine if I have to set up an appointment to a dealer or like a mechanic. They cannot even get to you at that particular time. That means you could be down for days on end. This is why it's also important to have a backup car. And Range Rover is going to be my backup car. But I have 3 cars on insurance right now: a Mercedes Sprinter van, a Range Rover, and BMW. But anyways, guys, I know it's getting a little noisy. Thank you so much for watching. This is kind of like a little update video. Just talking about life. Let me know what you guys going through. I would like to hear it. I'm sure I'm not the only one. This is how things are. If it's not the oil change, it's, what they say, like if it's when it rains it pours. So that's kind of happening to me right now. and I'm ready for it. That's a good thing financially. But I don't like to deplete my resources, if you know what I mean. So I always have to make sure that I work extra hard to keep it going. But anyways, guys, take care. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.